Virgo, listen closely. September 19th is not just another square on the calendar. It is not just a random Thursday or Friday that slips by unnoticed. No, this is a turning point, a cosmic checkpoint, a day written in the language of the stars long before you even knew it existed. This date carries a vibration, a secret frequency that is tuned specifically to you. And if you are watching this message right now, it is no accident. You didn't stumble here by mistake. Something far greater, something divine, hauled you here because your soul is ready. You see, the universe works in mysteries. It doesn't always shout. Sometimes it whispers. It leaves breadcrumbs, tiny signs so subtle that most people miss them. But Virgo, you are different. You notice the details, you feel the shifts, you sense the change even before it fully arrives. And right now, your spirit is standing at the edge of something new, something powerful, something that has the potential to reshape your entire life. On September 19th, 3 hidden signs will reveal themselves to you. 3 shocking indicators that your life is about to transform in ways you never imagined. These aren't ordinary coincidences. These aren't random happenings. They are signals, coded messages, directly from the universe, written into your path to confirm that yes, change is coming. And let me be clear, Virgo, this is not the kind of change that breaks you. This is the kind of change that builds you. The kind that clears away what no longer belongs and replaces it with miracles you once thought were impossible. Maybe you've been waiting for a breakthrough, a release from stress, a chance at love, a financial blessing, or simply a moment where you finally feel at peace with yourself. Whatever your heart has been yearning for, September 19th is carrying a key. And if you pay attention, if you stay open, if you dare to believe, that key will unlock a door you didn't even know was waiting for you. So ask yourself right now, do you feel it? That subtle energy? That quiet nudge in your spirit? The pull that says, something big is about to happen. That's the universe preparing you for these 3 signs. But here's the thing, you can't stop at just hearing this message. You must walk with me through it, because the last sign, the 3rd and final one, may reveal the exact breakthrough your soul has been waiting for. And if you miss it, you risk overlooking the very miracle you've been asking for in your prayers, your thoughts, and even in your tears. So stay with me, Virgo. This is not background noise. This is not entertainment. This is your moment, a divine appointment. And before this message ends, you will know exactly what the universe has been trying to tell you. Your life is not only about to change, it's about to transform. Virgo, let's step into the heart of this energy together. You are ruled by Mercury, the planet of communication, clarity, and the fine details that others often overlook. And that is no small thing. Mercury doesn't just guide your thoughts, it shapes how you process the world, how you organize your life, and how you create order where others see only chaos. Now, on September 19th, Mercury whispers a different kind of truth. It slows down the noise of the outside world and amplifies the quiet voice within you. That little voice you sometimes ignore, the one that tells you when something feels off, or when a certain path is truly meant for you. On this day, that inner voice grows louder, sharper, undeniable. This is why September 19th carries such unusual weight for you. It's not just another day. It's a day when cosmic alignment pulls the curtain back and shows you something you weren't meant to see before. The moon shifts into a phase that illuminates hidden truths, the kind of truths that were tucked away in the background of your mind, waiting for the right moment to surface. And Virgo, that moment is now. Think about it. How often do you feel like you're carrying the weight of everyone else's expectations? How often do you work tirelessly to keep everything in order while secretly feeling like you're waiting for your own reward, your own release. September 19th is the vibrational checkpoint where the universe says, enough. It is time to realign, not with what others demand from you, but with what your soul is actually craving. This day is about clarity. It is about those moments where the fog suddenly lifts and you finally see the road ahead without second-guessing yourself. Imagine the relief of finally recognizing why certain challenges happened or why certain people were placed or removed from your life. The kind of relief that doesn't just ease your mind, but heals your heart. It's also about hidden answers finally revealing themselves. That thing you've been questioning for months, that situation that seemed stuck, that dream that felt delayed. September 19th begins to move those pieces into place, not with chaos, but with precision. Because Virgo, if there's one thing the universe knows about you, it's that you appreciate timing, order, and purpose. Picture it like this. A door has been locked for months, maybe even years. You've knocked on it, you've pushed against it, you've wondered if it would ever open. On September 19th, you don't just get the key, you realize the door was always waiting for you to be ready to step through it. Virgo, the truth is, September 19th is a spiritual checkpoint. It's the universe asking you to pause, to take a deep breath, and to finally notice the signs it has been sending all along. The whispers in your dreams, the synchronicities in numbers, the gut feelings you couldn't explain. They weren't random, they were preparation. And now the vibration shifts. The question is, are you ready to step into that new energy? Virgo, the first hidden sign that your life is about to transform is the unexpected message. Now let me explain what this really means, because when the universe speaks, it doesn't always come as a booming voice from the sky. Often, it comes in ways so ordinary, so subtle, that if you're not paying attention, you'll dismiss it as coincidence. But for you, Virgo, September 19th magnifies these whispers. What others might overlook, you will recognize as divine timing. So, what does this unexpected message look like? It could come as a dream, one so vivid that you wake up and can't shake the feeling it was trying to tell you something. Maybe you dream of someone you haven't spoken to in years, and then suddenly they call you the next day. That is not random. That is alignment. It could come as repeated numbers, 1111 on the clock, 333 on a receipt, 777 on a license plate. Numbers are one of the universe's oldest languages, and Virgo, you are fluent enough to feel their meaning. It could even come as overhearing a conversation where someone else's words strike you in the heart like they were meant for you. Or maybe it's an email, a text, a phone call out of the blue that changes the entire course of your day, maybe even your life. Virgo, this is not random. This is the universe sending you confirmation that your path is about to shift. And here's the powerful part. The unexpected message is always the doorway to something bigger. It might lead to a new job opportunity, a financial blessing, a reunion with someone who once held a piece of your heart. Or it may give you sudden clarity in a relationship that has left you uncertain for too long. You see, Virgo, you often carry the weight of trying to figure everything out on your own. You analyze, you plan, you double-check because you want things to make sense. But the unexpected message doesn't come to fit neatly into your plans. It comes to remind you that the universe has plans for you that go beyond what you can see right now. So let me ask you, have you been feeling like someone or something is trying to reach you? That feeling of déjà vu? That sudden thought of a person you haven't seen in years? That moment where you sense you're being guided but can't explain why? Virgo, that is not your imagination. That is alignment. When this message arrives, don't ignore it. Don't brush it off. Write it down. Sit with it. Because the more you acknowledge it, the clearer it becomes. The universe is speaking directly to you, guiding you toward the transformation waiting on the other side of September 19th. This is the first signal, the first key, the opening note of a new song being written for your life. And once you hear it, Virgo, nothing will ever feel the same again. Virgo, the second hidden sign that your life is about to transform is release. Now, when I say release, I don't mean something soft or passive. I mean a sudden, undeniable breaking free, like chains snapping open, like the weight you've carried for far too long finally sliding off your shoulders. It is a shift so sharp that you will feel it in your bones. This release might come in many forms. It could be the ending of a toxic relationship that has drained your energy, the kind of bond you've outgrown but kept out of habit, fear, or comfort. One day, you wake up and realize you cannot carry that weight anymore, and suddenly, it's gone. It could be financial. Maybe you've been buried under debt, stress, or constant worry about money. And then, out of nowhere, a solution, an opportunity, or even a divine intervention shows up, clearing a path you couldn't see before. The release is not just relief. It's proof that the universe has been working in the background on your behalf. It could also be emotional. Old guilt, fear, doubt. The voices in your head that whisper, "You're not enough." These voices that have followed you for years suddenly lose their power. It feels like stepping out of a storm into calm skies, like breathing fresh air after being trapped in a room for too long. Virgo, this release is not loss. Do not mistake it for punishment. It is protection. It is preparation. The universe doesn't take away what you need. It removes what you no longer need, even if your human heart doesn't yet understand why. Think of it like this. A snake must shed its old skin to grow. A tree must let go of its dead leaves in the fall to prepare for new blossoms in the spring. In the same way, you must let go of the weight that has been holding you back. And I know letting go is not easy for you. You're a Virgo. You hold on. You analyze. You try to fix, to perfect, to make sense of things. But sometimes, the greatest act of strength is not in holding tighter. It's in releasing completely. So if you notice, around September 19th, that something heavy suddenly falls away, don't panic, don't fight it. Don't try to glue back together what was meant to break. Instead, recognize it for what it is, a sign that you are being cleared, protected, and prepared for what comes next. Because the truth is, Virgo, you cannot step into the blessings waiting for you while your hands are still holding on to burdens. Sometimes the universe removes what no longer serves you so you can finally step into what you truly deserve. This is not the end. This is the beginning. And the release? It is the proof that transformation is already in motion. Virgo, the third hidden sign is the most powerful of all, the opening of a new door. Now listen carefully. This is not just any door. This is the doorway to abundance, the opportunity you've been waiting for, the moment when the universe finally says, now it's your turn. Around September 19th, you may notice something unusual, a chance, an invitation, an offer that feels too perfectly timed to be random. And Virgo, that's because it isn't random. It's divine alignment. It's your sign that the blessings you've been praying for are finally finding their way into your life. This door of abundance may appear in different forms. For some of you, it could be a financial blessing, money showing up in a way you didn't expect, a raise at work, a sudden opportunity to clear debts, or a new stream of income that feels heaven sent. For others, it could be a career opportunity, an unexpected promotion, a job offer, or a project that elevates you to the level you've always known you were capable of reaching. For some Virgos, The door may swing open in the form of love, a relationship that feels divinely timed, a reunion with someone who understands your soul, or the arrival of a new connection that feels like destiny itself walked into the room. And then there are the miracles, the sudden streak of luck that feels almost unreal, the right place, the right time, the right person. That moment when the pieces click into place so perfectly that you know, this isn't coincidence, this is the hand of the universe moving in your life. But here's the key. When this door opens, you must be ready to walk through it. Virgo, don't hesitate. Don't overanalyze it. Don't talk yourself out of it by saying, maybe I'm not ready, or maybe this is too good to be true. Because the truth is, it is good, and it is true. It was written for you. The universe doesn't tease. It doesn't dangle blessings just out of reach. When it opens a door, it's because you're ready to walk through it. So when you see that unusual chance appear around September 19th, whether it's money, love, opportunity, or sheer luck, recognize it for what it is, your doorway. And remember, doors don't stay open forever. Some are only available for a moment, a brief window in time where courage meets destiny. Virgo, this is what you've been waiting for. This is why you've been tested, why you've released, why you've endured. The door of abundance is not just about material gain. It's about stepping into a life that feels aligned, supported, and overflowing with possibility. So I ask you, when that door opens, will you walk through? Because on the other side of it, Virgo, is the transformation you've been praying for. Virgo, let's bring everything together now. We've uncovered 3 hidden signs that September 19th holds for you. 3 signals that your life is about to transform in ways you never thought possible. The first was the unexpected message. That divine whisper, that dream, that text, that number on the clock, that overheard phrase that stops you in your tracks. The universe is reaching out to guide you. This is the moment where clarity finds you, where the puzzle pieces you've been trying to arrange finally begin to form a picture. Guidance always comes first. Then we move into the sudden release. This is where the universe clears your path. It takes away the chains that have been weighing you down, whether it's toxic people, heavy financial burdens, or the shadows of fear and guilt you've carried for far too long. This is the part that feels like loss at first. But Virgo, it is not loss. It is liberation. It is divine preparation for the blessings waiting on the other side. And then, the third, the greatest of all, the door of abundance. The opening, the invitation, the blessing. It is the chance that appears so perfectly timed you cannot mistake it for coincidence. It is the opportunity, the relationship, the financial gift, or the streak of luck that feels almost too good to be true. But Virgo, it is true. It is yours. Do you see the order here? First comes guidance, then comes release, then comes reward. The universe does not operate in chaos, it operates in divine sequence. It whispers to guide you, it clears what no longer belongs, and then it delivers what you were always meant to receive. This is why September 19th is so important. It is not just a date, it is the bridge between the life you've known and the life you are meant to live. So what should you do? Reflect, journal. Notice the synchronicities around you. Write down the messages that arrive, even if they don't make sense right away. Pay attention to what falls away, and instead of clinging, ask yourself, what space is this creating for me? And when opportunity knocks, say yes. Step through the door. Because Virgo, when all 3 signs appear, your life doesn't just change, it transforms. Transformation is not about small improvements or tiny shifts. Transformation is about becoming someone new, about stepping into a reality that once felt impossible, about looking back weeks or months from now and realizing that was the day everything turned around for me. And September 19th has that power for you. So breathe this in, believe it, claim it. Because Virgo, this is not just a message, it's your destiny unfolding in real time. So Virgo, let's bring this full circle. September 19th is not just a date circled on the calendar. It is not just another sunrise, another sunset. It is your transformation day, a cosmic checkpoint where your destiny begins to shift. You have heard the 3 signs. You've felt their weight, their truth, their power. And now I want to ask you something deeply personal. Which of these 3 hidden signs are already moving in your life? Is it the unexpected message, that dream, that call, that strange synchronicity that seems too aligned to be coincidence? Is it the sudden release, the breaking of chains, the lifting of weight, the quiet relief that something heavy has finally left your path? Or is it the doorway of abundance, the opportunity, the blessing, the chance that feels like the universe opening its arms just for you? Drop your answer in the comments below with a "ah." That symbol is more than just an emoji. It's your spiritual signature, your way of telling the universe, I am ready. I claim this transformation. I am stepping into my blessing. And if this message spoke to your soul today, don't let it end here. Let your energy ripple out into the world. Give this video a thumbs up, not just for the algorithm, but as your act of agreement, your way of saying, yes, I receive this. Share it with another Virgo who may need this reminder. Because sometimes the blessing isn't just for us, it's for the person who hears it through us. And make sure you subscribe, because Virgo, these divine updates are not random. They are part of your journey, breadcrumbs from the universe to keep you aligned, to remind you that you are never walking alone. But most importantly, let this message settle in your spirit. Don't just hear it and move on. Take it with you, reflect on it, journal about it. Watch for the signs, because they are closer than you think. Remember, your transformation is here, Virgo. The old is being released, the messages are arriving, the doors are opening. You don't need to chase it. You just need to be ready to step through. And so I leave you with one final question. When that door swings open on September 19th, will you stand frozen in doubt, or will you walk boldly into the life the universe has been preparing for you? The choice is yours. The opportunity is yours. The blessing is yours. This is your transformation day, Virgo. And now, it's time to claim it.